Hello. Is this real? Is this me? I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now. Did I hit that? Ooh. I'm actually back. Isn't that crazy? I'm back and I'm alive, and I'll get into everything while I do the video, but you guys are gonna be so excited. If you're not excited, then I don't know what I did wrong. But guys, you guys are gonna be so excited. This video, woo! So as you can already tell, it's another Artix video, ladies. But this one is really cool. Like, the set in general is cool because it's 120 markers. It's most markers I've ever gotten, but I'm not gonna keep them. I'm giving them to you. Ooh. So what we're gonna do in this video is, I have a sketchbook. I actually bought 2 of them because I wanted a toned sketchbook for a while now, because I've been seeing my mutual. I am so bad with usernames. I'll just put them up on screen. You've probably seen them everywhere. I love their art and I love their toned sketchbook so much. And then Artix was like, hey, we have new markers, we want you to try. And I was like, I have so many already, I do not need another set. But you guys do, because I know for the quality, they are like not that expensive. Because like, I want to tell you, like, you know me, but acrylic pens, oh my god, I love them. I adore them. And especially like Artix acrylic pens, they're so well made. But I know that not everybody can buy them. Like, literally the only reason why I have so many of them, I have never bought an acrylic pen set ever. The first set I ever got was a gift, and then I just got sent more. So I know that they are like kind of a hefty purchase, but you know, like, free giveaway, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna be giving away this sketchbook, this one sketchbook, and I'll be decorating it in this video. So why don't we just get into this? Actually, I should probably like open the acrylic pens yet, because I haven't opened them. These are the colors that come with it. It's 120, which is kind of quite a bit, and it is called, I think it's like the anime manga set, something like that. Oh, look at how gorgeous. Wow. Ooh, I like that color. I definitely already have that color, but I'm like, oh, it's new. No, it's not. Look at how gorgeous. Ooh, I love the pink so much. Oh my god. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna swatch all the colors. If you've seen any other video by me, you'll know how I swatch these pens. So what I'm just gonna do is swatch all of them and then come back and yep, we're gonna get into it. Yep. I'm back with all the colors swatch. How gorgina. Oh my god. But I do love these colors, and I think the pack is more so focused on like skin tones and like a lot more of these colors, and then the browns and everything. But what we're gonna do is, I actually ran a poll on Instagram. If I ever do one of these again, which I might, honestly, if I ever do, it depends on how it goes, but if I ever do one of these again, you should follow me on Instagram, because that's where I put like polls and stuff, and I post pretty frequently there. Besides, for the last 2 weeks I've been slammed at work. Anyways, I put a poll on there that was like, what's like the most favorite, what is your favorite thing that I draw? That's what it is. And I put OC's body horror and horses lost by a landslide. It's fine. I kind of expected that. But OC's like beat out body horror by like this much, if that. So I think I'm just gonna combine both of them. Maybe. That's a strong maybe. And then on the next slide, I put like, if you said OC's, what is your favorite? Or like, who's your favorite, and like, what's your favorite pair? And I tallied them up, and Arden! Oh my god, what the hell? You guys suck. I'm honestly not surprised. I knew she would get the least, her or BB, which, you know, it's mostly because I don't post Arden or BB a whole lot, and Arden is super normal. And I know what you guys like, freaks. But I knew that Milo would be like way high, and he won. But I thought Atticus would be way higher. Why did Minze beat out Atticus? You guys disgust me. I will say I'm proud that Eric is only at 13. Perfect. But this was just like for a general sense of like who could I draw, and like who I probably won't draw. So I won't draw Arden. I don't think I'm gonna do Minze. Fuck Minze, not doing that. Not Eric, not BB. So Ellie, Milo, probably not Atticus because you guys hate me. I really wanted to draw Quinn though. And I know she's not like super duper high, but like I feel like some of the colors are just very Quinn. Like a lot of the skin tones, this is very Quinn to me. So like maybe that. I could do Milo and Quinn, but that's kind of weird. Maybe Ellie and Quinn. I think I just want to draw Quinn. I don't know. Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like little thumbnail sketches on the free pages I have left. I have like not that many left, but I'm just gonna do some thumbnails for the thing, and I'm gonna take you on the journey. The sketchbook I bought, I don't really like, I kind of just like guesstimate on like what is it called, the length of it. And I forgot that Strathmore sketchbooks, I love Strathmore sketchbooks, the paper is perfect, but they are so long. They're so long and weird. My chair is so loud. If I want to do body horror, I don't know, I typically would do like intestines, but there's not a whole lot of like deep reds that I could use, you know? So we could either do like more fun like blood and organs and make them like super bright and colorful, which I don't know if I want to do because like Quinn is very neutral, dark, desaturated tones, and I feel like it would be weird. But the thing is like this is another thing, is if people are going to use this as a sketchbook, I don't want to make the cover like super gory and like people be like, I don't think I'm going to take this sketchbook out. You know what I mean? So maybe we could do like, not like organ body horror, you know? We could do like, maybe like half of her face is gone. Oh, it's kind of like, because, well, she doesn't represent Mother Earth, okay. But she is very connected with like humans and like nature. That's like a huge motif of hers. So like, I don't know, maybe I could have, maybe even like little plants. I don't know. I do quite like that. And then obviously I'm gonna add an nimbus. Who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? Do we want to do a closer up face? I have this one drawing of Quinn that I did for the 24-hour sketchbook challenge thingy that I like, but maybe I could like redo it and make it better. So it's not exactly like body horror, it's just bruising. Maybe we could do something freaky with this eye. I don't know. Maybe we'll just make it normal. I don't know. We could do spoilers for OC stuff, but we could do like the gunshot wound. That could be kind of fun. I'm pretty sure I don't want to do a full body, but you never know. I've really wanted to draw. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I've really been wanting to draw Quinn with a vase holding with two lilies inside. Not lilies, maybe lilies, I don't know. And one of them is dead and one of them's alive, to represent Avery and Ellie, because Mother Mary was represented with a vase because she was a vessel of Christ. Isn't that disgusting? But I don't know if I want to do it there. I kind of like the close-up of the face more so than the full body. I kind of just like either this one or this one. I don't know, I guess we'll just put it on the sketchbook and figure out which one I like better. I think I already talked about this, but I chose a Strathmore toned sketchbook because I want to do toned paper. And I love Strathmore sketchbooks, and I know they're kind of on the pricier side, so that's why I decided to do it for the giveaway. And then you would have to cut it. That was idiotic. I might put this in the sketchbook, so I'm just gonna save it for now. You can see where I already cleaned off the sketchbook. There's like a line. It's pretty dry. It's just like cold feeling, but it's close enough. I'm gonna try and only use that acrylic marker set so you can like, the person who gets a sketchbook can see like what you can do with the pens, you know? However, I'm gonna be using an acrylic pen to sketch, and I want to figure out how, or like if I'm gonna be throwing this to the other side as well, probably, because it's just gonna be her shoulder. As for right now, we're gonna add a hand in there. because I feel bad not doing like a full body. I don't know why, I just feel bad. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to do the gunshot wound. I think the black eye is fun, but I think the gunshot wound could be cooler, or like cool with it. That's gonna be the sketch. Now it's time for the acrylic pens. I'm really hitting this shit today. Oh my god, it's so opaque. Oh my god, it's everywhere. I'm gonna be honest, like we're gonna be talking about my life. Draw my life with me. But I haven't like actually drawn anything in like, I haven't sat down and drawn in probably a week, and I feel awful about it. And I don't know how my art will look. So we're gonna roll with it. Also, somebody is like turning on and off their water, and it's really loud. Oh my god, what we could do is for the gunshot wound, we can make it gold, like it's going through the background. Oh, Gina, yes, let's do that. I don't know, because like compared to the white paper, the pens are super dark or super light. Oh, what a thinker. What a question. Not a question, what a statement. So I don't know exactly what pens I'm gonna be using. I'm just gonna, this is my acrylic pen process, is I just like fiddle around with colors. I actually made a tutorial on it, so anyway, I do have, I've been working on the OC sheets for the OC video, by the way. I said it would be done in December, and I'm still striving for that, but I'm not 100% sure, so do not quote me on it being in December, or don't get your hopes up. You can quote me and I'll take the punishment. I still have some of the, I think I have actually almost all the OC streams up. A lot of them are wrong, like specifically the Minze one, the Arden one is a little bit wrong. I've decided I want to, this is something evil, but I'll discuss it later. But anyways, if you are like who the hell is Quinn? What is she about? The Eric and Quinn lore stream was, I think, one of the first ones I did, and it still holds mostly true, or like almost all the way true. And that's like another thing why I did do Minze, is like, I know what a lot of people like Minze, but he's like actually evil, and I can't, like, in my right mind give somebody a sketchbook and then like when the OC video is up, I'm like, hey, if you don't know like the whole story behind him, he's actually like really bad. So I didn't want to do that. I was gonna talk about this like Arden theory that I've been thinking about, or like something to put more of Arden into the story, but I was gonna ask you, be like, hey, do you think this is a good thing? But it's like a huge spoiler for people who are waiting for that OC video, so I'm just not gonna say it. But I don't think I'll ever do it, but I think it would be kind of evil if I did, and it's tempting. But anyways, let me talk about life, okay? So, I think in the latest video, I'm like almost 100% sure, I talked about getting a full-time job. Ew, tomatoes, I know. But it's not exactly a full-time job, at least for now, but it essentially has become it. So I work, I was gonna say the name of the restaurant, what the fuck? I work as a server, okay? I started working there when I was 17, and then I worked for almost a year and then went to college, hated it, and then came back. And I was kind of just like filling in for people's shifts when they needed, or when they were leaving, whatever. But last, like, I want to say like 4 weeks ago, I think, there's 4 servers, right? And then plus me. But a month ago, 2 of the servers decided that they were just gonna up and quit and not put in their 2 weeks. So I've been working those shifts of those 2 people. I mean, everybody's like spread out pretty equally, and we're not gonna hire another person as of right now, because like starting October / like November, it is just dead. It is completely dead. Like literally some days I walk away with like $15 after like a 9-hour shift, you know. But basically I work at nights, which I hate night shifts, but like whatever, I don't really have a choice. It's fine, it's fine. I work basically 6 out of 7 days of the week. Anyways, I work basically 6 days, maybe 5 if I'm lucky. But that's only because every single one of, like, at least 2 to 3 times a week, someone will call out is sick, right? So I'm not supposed to work that much, but I am, because why not? And it's kind of painful. This week, some girl is going, like, one of the servers is going on like a 3-day vacation. So I have doubles every single day for those 3 days straight. So that's why I've been gone a lot. And I've been doing art stuff when I am home, and like if it's really slow at work, I'll either read or I'll do art, mostly read. But it's like nothing that like I have enough to post, if that makes sense. And it's just not, I don't know, nothing's really going super well. Not like, oh, woe is me kind of thing, but it's just I don't have anything to post currently, and I've been working on that OC video, so that's like what I'm putting most of my time into. So that's another reason why I haven't been posting a whole lot. And also TikTok hates me, I think, because every single one of my videos, I'll take like, when you're shadow banned, you're supposed to take like some breaks. You're supposed to delete videos that have like any sort of, you know, flagging, and I've done that, right? I'll post a video and I'll be like, I'll just leave it, like I won't look at it for a couple hours. I'll have like a shift or something, and then I'll go back to it and I'll have like maybe 10 views, and I'm like, that's not quite adding up, because it's been like 8 hours, and why have only 10 people seen this? That's just weird. So, and I'm like, maybe if I just like delete it and retry with something else, maybe if I continue to post it, it will change it. I'll use popular audios. I'll use whatever. No. It just decided that it's gonna hate me and it doesn't want me to post anymore. So that's just kind of been like a huge thing. Not on like, just like on my motivation, but another thing of why I haven't, like, I would say I am motivated to draw. Like every time I get home, I'm like, yay, I get to draw. And it just doesn't look how I want it to, so I feel embarrassed to post it. And I don't even want to post it because it doesn't do anything. And I delete it after 5 minutes. But I've been like, I don't even know, like, not sick. Well, I had that whole thing, the video I made last week. No, it was like a month ago. I don't know. The last video I made, I'm pretty sure. I was sick during that and I had fucking laryngitis. Like, I don't know. But it's not sick in the fact that I'm like sneezing and stuff like that. It's sick in the fact that I will like stand up and then I'll like almost faint. Or I'll like I can't drink water because it makes me feel so nauseous. And like other drinks, it's pretty bad too, but like water specifically hurts so bad, and I don't know why. And I feel like maybe I'm just being a pussy about it, I don't know. And then I'll just like, everything just feels really, you know when you're like sick and you just feel gross? It's like that. Besides, I'm not like sick, I'm just gross, you know? So it feels bad. I had to leave work the other day because I actually threw up. I think it's just because I was just like, I don't even know if I was like anxious or something. Is that like, I don't know if that's part of it. But another like huge thing that's really bugging me is I'll go to bed at like 12ish, which is what time I usually go to bed, and I'll wake up at 8. Every day I've been waking up at like earliest 11 a.m. or at latest 4 p.m. And I don't know why. And I'll, like, every time I go to bed at like midnight to 1, right? And even when I do wake up at 11, I have to take like a 4-hour nap, or like I can't like function. I don't know what's going on, and I just want to be productive so bad. And it's like, I don't know, it's hurting my soul a little bit. So I don't know, because like normally I'd chalk this up to like being depressed, but the thing is I'm not in that mood where I'm like, if I have to do something, I'm going to blow my brains out. Like, I'm not in, you know, when you are depressed, like you feel it, and I don't feel it. It just like is happening right now, and it sucks. So I don't know quite what's going on, but you know, fuck it, why not? Also, I will say what I'm really liking about this is like the lighter colors are obviously less opaque than the darker ones, and I haven't layered a whole bunch, but since the background is still warm toned, but compared to the skin, it's cooler toned, it looks like there's a green, like olivey kind of undertone to the skin. Oh, it's so, oh. Also, speaking of sketchbooks, my normal one that I've been using, sorry, I just ran my hand through that and it's gross, is almost done. Maybe like another like 2 or 3 weeks, I want to say. It depends on what's going on in my life, but I think I have like 15 more pages, which doesn't sound like a lot, but for me right now it's quite a bit. So be excited for a sketchbook tour hopefully soon. What really sucks about the sketchbook tours though is that they immediately, like, I will cover everything, I won't swear in them, and they will immediately be flagged and demonetized completely. So that makes my motivation absolute garbage. I feel like there's so much I could talk about, but so little that I can talk about. Do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's so much I could say, but like I don't know what to say. We could talk about Big Brother. We're gonna talk about it actually. Sorry guys. Okay, so I actually spoilers for season, what, 27 and 26, or maybe it's, yeah, 26 and 27. But I never, as soon as Keanu went home on 27, I dropped it because I wanted him to win, and I thought he deserved to win. I know that Ashley won, which, like, whatever. I just didn't like Ashley. I thought she was annoying. I thought she did nothing in the game, but I'm glad that Vince didn't win. Won. Didn't win. I'm getting really dumb, I think. That's all I'm gonna say. But I did vote for Mr. Keanu to win America's favorite player. Amen. And guess what, bitches? He did. He's that bitch. Anyways, and then I watched 26, and I remember in 27, everybody was like, oh, Angela's back. And I was like, oh, who the fuck is Angela? And everybody's like, I love Angela. Ha ha ha. She is a psycho bitch. That woman is bad shit. I don't know why people like her. I do kind of, I like her in the fact that she's crazy, but like, no. Also, I regret this so bad. When Tucker was in the show, I don't even, like, okay, I liked Tucker. I thought he was really fun. I was like, oh my god, he's kind of a baddie, like kind of cutesy, whatever. And I was like, he's gorgeous, love him, he's awesome, I love that he's a little freak, big fan of that guy. And then at the reunion, I got the biggest ick. Like, just the entire time I was like, no, I'm actually so good. I actually don't like you anymore. I like the colors so far, but like, obviously I still need to do like liner and stuff, but there's just not a purple that's like dark enough and desaturated enough for what I'm thinking. So I might have to pull out the alcohol pens again. Also, I'm not gonna be doing that hand. Fuck that shit. Ooh, this black is juicy. Oh my god. We could even use the sketchbook color itself for her hair. The side of my hand is so, oh my god. I didn't really think about it, but obviously this surface is not gonna absorb as much paint as like paper. I don't know where I want her pupils slash eye. I don't know where I want her to be looking. I don't know why I try to get technical with that. I don't know where I want her pupils / iris to be looking. Girl, shut the fuck up. Oh my. Maybe we even make, I don't think the X on her chest is gonna be super visible. However, comma, we could make it gold. Also, my back has like genuinely been killing me. I can't move it half the time without it like, it feels like, you know when like a kneaded eraser is cold and you try to stretch it out and it kind of just like, that's what it feels like every time I move my back. Specifically, it's like my upper left, like, I don't know, it's like my muscle. I don't know what it is. Don't ask me about specific names of muscles. I couldn't fucking tell you shit. But, it just, it's so painful. And like, it went away for a few days and I was like, yay! And then it came back even worse, and it's like been terrible today, but I don't exactly know what to do, so we're kind of just raw dogging life, I guess. I don't know. I started doing like back stretches for like 20 minutes every time I wake up and every time I go to bed in hopes that it helps, but it's not. I don't know what's happening. I really like the color of her lips. I think it's quite beautiful. Oh, I just remembered. I will say something really funny that I saw on the, like, which is your favorite OC and which one would you like me to draw? Someone, oh, I feel so bad for them. Someone put, I really like, I like Milo and Avery. I love their like sibling, their super cute sibling relationship. Ooh, who's gonna tell him? If you don't know, because I don't know if I made a post about it on YouTube. I don't think I ever talked about it. Avery's actually dead. I might have killed him off. Oops. So he's not there anymore. He's not in the main story. He's still a character, don't get me wrong. He's like Vivian. He's just not in the main story, you know? So Milo and Avery actually never meet. So sorry to burst your bubble, man, but their relationship is not a thing anymore. I apologize. This is kind of sick to say, but it makes sense with the story, which is even worse, I think. A lot of like Avery pre-burn was very much Milo. He's very similar to Milo. And I think if they met like pre-burn, oh my god, just like the thought, that whole relationship dynamic, like thinking about like Ellie and Avery and then Milo and Blair. Oh, that makes me sick. That actually makes me ill. Anyways, also for people who don't know, Blair is Milo's sister who's dead. She's not there anymore. There's so many dead characters, I didn't realize. I want to do her shirt in a little sage green because I feel like it would complement the skin tones pretty well, and I just think it's a pretty color. I have been on like a mission of or at least kind of redoing, because I accidentally deleted the the file for Milo's house in The Sims that I made, but I've been doing my OC's houses in The Sims, and I've done Atticus. I finished Ellie's old one, but I don't like it, and I think I want to change it because when I first did the OC, what's it called? OC houses, Avery was still alive, so we still had a bedroom, but there's no need for that anymore. Sorry, Avery. But anyways, so I kind of want to redo it because I feel like the house setup would look very different if Avery was not there. But yeah, anyways, I've been doing my OC's houses in The Sims. I love Milo's house. It is just so adorable. It's just so pretty, and it's just so Milo and his parents, and I love it. And I like Atticus's house. And I think once again, it's very, very Atticus, but I don't have like any Sims packs. I have what is it? I have cats and dogs, and then like city living or some shit. I don't know, get together, some shit like that. I don't know. Because that was the first one I ever bought, because I didn't know how to buy games and neither did my mom. So we just bought a pack at the store, and then we were like, oh, we didn't need to get that. I was 9, okay? I'm just trying to defend myself for being an idiot. But anyways, but I don't have any packs and I don't have any custom content. So it doesn't really look like how Atticus's room would actually look or how it would be decorated. I mostly am just building it to show, like, at least for me, to have like the foundation and like the architecture, what is it called? Layout of my OC's houses. So when I draw them in it, I know like what it would look like. Now I'm gonna actually add some of this alcohol pen, like specifically on the bruises and stuff. The fun thing about alcohol pen is that it actually kind of spreads around the acrylic pen, and it makes it like blend more rather than just cross hatching, which I really like. So if I would like recommend anything about acrylic pens, I think like getting some alcohol pens and just like doing mixed media with it is just so much more versatile, I guess. I think it just has a better, but it gives it more potential. This is a darker purple one. Got her little mole. How could I? I don't know where I want her eyes. Have her looking up to the side. Yeah, you do that for now, and we could always change it. Let's do line art. As always, with basically every line art I do, I'm using the Faber-Castell Food Nib hard one. This one's a little broken down, so it's not as precise, but I love this pen to death. As I'm going along with the line art, I'm just gonna tidy it up. The problem with me doing line art is I love getting as close as possible to the thing, but the camera view is just it's just the top of my head. I don't know if I'm gonna do line art around the whole thing. I think I'm just gonna do it in areas I kind of need it. I think what I'm gonna do now is actually start on the Nimbus, because like if I'm gonna already do the liner, I'm gonna have to redo it after I do the gold. I don't know if I'm gonna do a Nimbus. I might just do fully gold. Anyways, what I was saying was, just because I put the gold down first, I can now see where I want to further push the hair. But now we can do the gunshot. Okay, that's pretty fun. I wasn't gonna outline it in black, but I feel like it kind of needs it. I actually, hold up. I do want to redo her eyes, because at least for this one, because I have a not, I want to say more interesting idea. I kind of like the idea of the Flowers of Evil kind of thing. She's like looking up. If you don't know what Flowers of Evil are, read it. It's pretty good. I was originally gonna put the gold behind the hair, like make it how it would actually look like if it was like blood and stuff. But I've been kind of like doing both. I don't know if I like it. What I am gonna do is I'm actually gonna go around the edge with gasp with this black. You get a little black dot on the side. Do I want to continue it on the side? No, not really. Because then I can, I think I'm gonna decorate it like a little bit. I'm also going to highlight stuff now. I think I'm just gonna use plain white. Maybe I'm gonna make the shirt like lacy, question mark. I don't know if that's the right term, but lacy-ish. I think she's done. I like it. Let's do a little signature. That's my signature. If you ever gotten an Etsy order from me, you'll know what they look like. But yeah, and now I want to add at least a little something here, a little sticker too. I recently bought this like sticker pack, and like I think it could fit the vibe. I'm not sure which ones I'm gonna use, but I also had a washi tape. It has the butterflies, but her whole motif is like birds, so that's why I picked out the bird. I think this is cute. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I also have, it's actually kind of convenient that it fell off, but I have this like gold little thing. Maybe I could put this under that. Yeah, I'm gonna add some little gold details, and I think she's gonna be done. Oh, she's so cute. I don't know why I suddenly got a southern accent, but it's done. Here's it without the glare. I think it's very pretty. I love the color of her lips and her eyes. I think they're beautiful. And this is the side. You can write a little sketchbook number right there, and then the back. It's very cute. I do love this quite a bit. I don't think I'll put anything on the first page. What I will do though is I'll kind of be packaging it like an Etsy order. So I'll have my little business card because I'm oh so professional. And then a little signed print. And well, thank you. That'll go on the first page, or just like in the first page. I also should put the thing if you guys want it, but I think that's gonna be it. And then I'm gonna obviously package up the pens, but I think that's gonna be it for today's video. I don't know if I stated it at the beginning. I know I did originally, but I probably will cut it out because I think it took me like 15 tries for it to turn out like shit. But if you want to like enter this giveaway, what you need to do is you need to be subscribed. Give me numbers. No, I'm joking. But you need to be subscribed, like the video, comment. I think that's mostly it. At least when you comment, put like a little parentheses, be like, I want to enter the giveaway. Just put giveaway somewhere so I know to choose you. And then when I do pick the person, I will probably email them, I don't know, find their Instagram, something like that, and then make sure that they are 18, because I know I put basically on all my platforms this like black little line that I accidentally got on myself. Is really annoying me, but I know I put on all my social medias that my channel is 18 plus and all my art is 18 plus, but I'm not stupid. I've been on the internet, so I know there's going to be some minors. So I just want to make sure that you are 18 so I don't give it to some random kid. But that should be it. That's going to be the requirements. I don't know. I think I'm going to run this for like a weekish, maybe until Halloween. Yeah, until Halloween, and then I'll ship it out and I'll announce it, who got it, if you want to be announced. But I'll just announce like giveaway is over, person was sent the package. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and there should be an Artix code in the description if you do not win the giveaway, because I do love Artix supplies oh so much. I adore them. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day / night, and I love Pookie Bears.